cool. We are live. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another pre-market setup where we go over some pairs and some plans we can get into for the week coming up. All right, I'm expecting a good week this week. All we gotta do is do our jobs, like I always say. So maybe just give me a couple seconds while I just send out the link to the rest of the community, and then we can get this rocking. All right. Mm-mm. Live. All right, link I set out. I'm not gonna waste no time with this, so let's just get right into it. Of course, you have any pairs, any plays you guys want me to go over before I go to, onto my pairs I usually go over. Obviously, just comment it down in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. All right, so let's just get this rocking. All right, do I want to start with EU? Yeah, let's just go down the list. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go with EU first. Um, Depending how USD goes this week, USD's kind of been iffy. Not iffy, but like it's been unexpected lately. Like I said, I expected USD to have some strength in March, due because of the Fed meeting is gonna announce their policy to weaken the dollar. So that's on the March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So hopefully, hopefully USD just continues to lose strength until then. And then until then, like I'm heavily gonna, I'm not buy sell the US dollars, meaning buy all the other pairs that has USD in it. But yeah, let's just get right into it for EU. All right, on the technical side though, EU looks like it's coming off this mid level right here. As you can see, it's major resistance right here. But it did do a big push up and it's considered a higher low kind of on a higher time frame. But I'm still expecting EUR USD to come down at least for the first 2 days, just because it's coming off this resistance right here. The only like factor for buyers right now would be this major level right here. So if I dumb it down to a little time frame, as you can see, I already have some markers for the sells. I'm not getting into sells. I'm just tracking bearishes as it goes down, so then I can check bullishes going back up, so then I can buy it. But as you can see here, I had an entry over here last week. I had you over here last week. I got out, I think somewhere around here when it made a lower high. So when it made a lower high, that's also another clue you guys can take action in your trading. That when you're making higher highs and higher lows, obviously you don't want a lower low. So I took my profit at the lower low right here. And it was kind of iffy too because it even reached its mid level at all. It just came around it. But nonetheless, like right now, price is trending down. The market is not bearish yet, but price is trending down. So as you can see, boom, broke through, roll reversal right here. Like last lower low, roll reversal, came back up to that roll reversal. And I think when the market opens, it should come down to the major level. So when it comes down to this major level, this is where we're gonna actually play it off at, because this is like the first option us buyers have if USD doesn't really mess us up this week. So hop on here. So plan A, which I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't even work. Plan A, since price is dropping right now, obviously we need a double bottom, aka non-lower low to be created, higher high, higher low on this roll reversal right here, complete opposite of this. So roll reversal right here, and then we could still use this as a resistance, aka support when it does break. So if it does come back up here, and sellers are still trying to sell this, sellers might just take this down to the next levels going down. But if it does break up, we could possibly get another entry right here. But I won because it's the middle of the mid level and the major level, and I don't like doing that. So I'll just use this as a confirmation that the trend is working right now. So that would be my first option, and I'll probably take it up to the higher highs of 1.2300 for the week. Even if it passed 1.2300, we might go to 1.2400. So that's my plan A for EUR USD. I'm not gonna draw it out completely because I'm talking about it. So when I do my plans actually in training view and send out in the community, you guys will know in more detail of what I'm talking about. But I just don't want to waste any time. But yeah, that would be my first plan. This major level right here. My second plan would be, I'm expecting it to sell all the way down here. Sellers might take it over. My second plan, I only have two plans for EUR USD. It's either gonna be this one right here or this double bottom right here. Obviously these can be a potential setup for buys, but like in my opinion, I think it's gonna, if it does pass this, I think it's gonna tank down here, all the way down to this mid level, so we can get another, another opportunity to buy it at a low price. This is actually the one I really want because obviously you want to buy low and then sell it high. So it's this is as low as what as it went February 4th, and it's gonna double bottom. Hopefully double bottom. I can catch it over here. High, 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 low. Let me just take out my. So once it does drop down, obviously it's not gonna drop down that straight, but just for example purposes, real quick, double bottom or consolidation like you see here. Head up, higher, low. See, we didn't get a higher low on this major level too, so that's kind of concerning. So, and then obviously you just continue up. In a perfect world, it would just keep doing this. All right, as long as these supports holding, I'm gonna hold this entry forever. All right, so that will be my second option for EUR USD. Ain't really nothing much to it. It's either gonna sell, it's either gonna sell the beginning of the week and then reach down here probably on Wednesday, and then I'm gonna take it up to the higher highs when it does here. Also, obviously, we have this major support right here. So this is my plan A right here. All right, so yeah, that's for EU. I'm gonna go on to GU now. All right, so GU, we probably have a little bit more that we can lean on because it is making smooth high highs and high lows. So this could be a support, this could be a support, and this could be the major support right here. So right now, I think it's gonna open up at a major resistance. I mean, a major level right here on top. So it's gonna potentially be a support. So if that does, wick out as a support, I'm basically taking it up to the next higher highs as we go up. There's no clear rejection zone to the left. So I'm just gonna play it as I go up, keep making high highs and high lows until it does some type of reversal pattern, and then sellers might get into the market to sell this down. Sell this down either to here. As you can see, I'm basically picking out the main resistance that fell down. So it's basically to be here, here. As you can see, support right here, and not so much there at the mid level, but I want. Oh yeah, right here, yeah, right here. So if it does tank, like same thing for EU or USD, this might just come down to this mid level right here. I don't know how many pips is that. It's pretty far. Dang. So that could take up to like 3 days too. Same thing with EUR USD. But like I said, all these resistance zones are also known as support zones as well. So they can either stop at this zone, this one, or this one. So it's really hard to tell. We just gotta play it out. But I already know what I'm doing. I'm still gonna buy on GPUSD. Every time it hits a certain support zone, I'm gonna look for that double bottom, non-lower low, continue up to the next higher highs. But yeah, I would love to get it at this price if it does fall. That would be a good price to do because as you can see, a lot of resistance right here, and then we can just buy it on top of this support zone right here because it hasn't touched this support zone ever since it went up and broke. So it did a higher low, not even near it, but like it did a higher low after it, but like at the same time, we want this to test out as resistance. I mean, as a support zone. So when it does come down, I'm looking for a hard wick, double bottom, something like to signify that this is going to be a support. And then I need a higher high, higher low, so I can buy it. All right. And when it does come down here, possibly, I know all this is going to be a challenge, but I want to take it up to. I want a 4 hour. I don't even know what I want to take it to. I just want to, hold this on forever until it does a reversal pattern. So my first plan, just to summarize the GU pair, I already had an entry from all the way here down here. I'm still holding it. But if this does break, I'm probably gonna take out this entry and wait for it to come down to here. Obviously, all this is a possibility as well. But this is my main one. It's like my plan A that I want. But all of these, are possibilities as well. But I would not be too surprised if these don't hold. So just don't have high expectation if price does start to shoot down, and these parts don't hold. All right, it might just be coming down to the support, to some resistance that could potentially turn into support. So yeah, just be mindful of this. Same thing with USD. If USD gains strength in the beginning of the week, then it might just happen quickly in 2 days or 3 days. Hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, for GBP USD, I'm gonna go on to GJ. It's my last pair. If you guys don't have any pairs, I'm gonna just hop off this after this. But this is for GJ. GJ is a little bit more iffy because it just widely elevated. So I don't see clear resistance. The only thing I see right here that I like is this buy zone of 145. But yeah, JPY has been weak since I don't even know, but it's been just weaker than USD lately, and it just keeps flying off. So I would look for a buy around 145 if it does break this, because right now it's at a mid-level support. How about an hour? Right now it is on a mid-level support. It could potentially wick again and hold this support and continue to the higher highs. I might buy this if I see a good wick, but then again, I'm not going to be too excited about it because one is too early. Even though it's a market open, one is too early. It looks like a strong candle is going to smash this and continue going down. And number two, JPY is kind of correlated with USD. So if USD is going to be strong, 9 times out of 10, JPY will be strong as well. And it will bring both pairs down. So if this does what I want, I'm either gonna buy here, or if I'm skeptical about this, and I'm sure most of you guys are, you might just want to wait for the higher high, higher low, and continue up to the higher highs. All right. For the second option, strong resistance. It's probably a strong resistance on a higher time frame. So this would be my second entry, but I have to realize it's going to be a dropping 100 pips. So I'm going to need obviously a double bottom or a higher high, higher low to continue up to the same to the higher highs. But yes, as you can see, guys, like every time like I go on these planning lives, it's literally the same thing over and over again. You're just looking for clear resistance that pushes the price down for a buy. Like currently I'm a buyer. Obviously it might be different for sellers, but it's complete opposite. But for buying, like all you have to do is look for complete clear resistance that push price down and use that as your potential support zone. All right. So I keep going down. There's no support right here, no support right here. Next line of support. Less line of resistance. My bad. Less line of resistance will be right here. Obviously, these can be potentially support zones, but I'm looking for the obvious points right here, which is this. So this is my second one right here, 145.000. All right. So I think that's pretty much it for my live. Not really much to it. It's pretty quick. Did I miss anything? No, not really. All right. So if anybody has any questions, I'm gonna hop off this. This will be in the recorded section in the app. And yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up in the app. I will be more than glad to help you out. And then we're also gonna kick off our first live stream today for the London session. So make sure you hop on that as well. It's gonna be a very chill live session, nothing much. I'm just looking for my pairs. Most time I'm gonna be quiet and just have my screen moving around. Obviously, if any questions, feel free to ask during the live. But it's really not going to be any teaching. Just going to show you like what I do when I'm actually going to be trading in action. It's going to be good vibes and all in all. So can't wait to catch you guys there, and can't wait to catch you guys back in the app. All right. So be safe. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. And yeah, let's get these pips. All right.